Hey, I'm Jusko from ProbMoney.com. Capital One has made some new good changes to its Savor and SaverOne credit cards, and we are going to take a look at what those are and how these cards now stack up against other cards on the market. But first, I'm going to ask you to please subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not already, and if you have already, I thank you for doing so. So overnight, Capital One has improved the Savor and SaverOne credit cards by adding a cashback category and increasing the rewards you will get on another category. So we're going to take a look at what those are. I think the SaverOne card, the no annual fee version of the Savor card, is maybe now going to be one of the most popular no annual fee cards on the market. The quick story is this: both the Savor and SaverOne card have increased the cash back that you will get on grocery store purchases from 2% up to 3%, and then both of the cards have added a streaming category. With the Savor card, you will get 4% cash back on those streaming services. With the SaverOne card, you will get 3% back on those streaming services. So let's take a step back and review each of these cards individually to see what the new overall package is with each Savor card. I want to start with the SaverOne card because I think this card has actually had the more significant upgrade here. So Capital One, SaverOne MasterCard, no annual fee, 3% cash back on dining, 3% cash back on entertainment purchases, 3% back on grocery purchases, 3% on streaming services, 1% everywhere else. Now, grocery purchases do not include things like Walmart and Target and any other big box stores that would not normally code as a grocery store. And this is pretty much par for the course for credit cards that give enhanced rewards for groceries. Usually the big box stores are going to be excluded from that. As far as the streaming services go, that's going to include pretty much all the big names. I know Amazon Prime Video is excluded from that, but your Netflix and Hulu and most of the other streaming services that you would think of should be included in that package. Bonus on this card, $200 if you spend $500 in the first 3 months of having it. At least that's the bonus as I'm making this video. No foreign transaction fees on this card. You have a 0% offer on new purchases, 0% for 15 months. So if you wanted to finance something on this card and stretch it out for a little bit so you did not have to pay interest on maybe a big purchase, that is another perk here. So with these improvements, you look at the Capital One SaverOne card overall, and it is right up there with the best no annual fee cards on the market. 3% on groceries is not common on a no annual fee card. You could stack this card up there against the Navy Federal More Rewards card, the Chase Freedom cards, the US Bank Altitude Go, just giving you a whole lot on a card that doesn't have an annual fee. So pretty impressive. I don't know if Capital One has had this in the works for a while, or if they saw the Wells Fargo Propel card go off the market, a card that was, similar in some ways in terms of having 3% on an awful lot of categories, or what the sort of impetus was to really improve this card. But it really is up there now with some of the very best no annual fee cards out there. Now let's look at the Capital One Savor Rewards card, which I'm a little less excited about, but still it has had an upgrade. $95 annual fee on this card, 4% cash back on those dining purchases, 4% back on entertainment purchases, 4% back on streaming services, 3% on groceries, 1% everywhere else. Bonus opportunity as I make this video, $300 if you spend $3,000 in the first 90 days of having it. You've got no foreign transaction fees on this card. It does not have that 0% offer on new purchases that the SaverOne card has. So overall, this is obviously not a bad card, but it makes sense to compare it to the SaverOne card and say, is this really a better deal? Does it make sense to pay that $95 annual fee versus what you're getting with the SaverOne card? Now in the first year it does, because assuming you can reach that bonus, you'd get a $300 bonus versus a $200 bonus, which would essentially take care of that annual fee, and you would be getting more on those everyday purchases. But beyond year one, unless you were spending at least $9,500 in the dining, entertainment, and streaming services categories combined, you would be worse off with this card versus the SaverOne. So that's what it would take in order to make up for that $95 annual fee when you compare these two cards together. So to me, most people probably not going to spend more than $9,500 in those three categories combined. If you do, well then this would be the better choice. But probably for most people, the SaverOne makes more sense over the long haul. Now, I know someone's going to say in the comments, well, why not get the Capital One Savor Rewards card in year one, pay the $95 annual fee, get the bigger bonus, get more rewards, and then downgrade it to that no annual fee SaverOne card. That makes perfect sense. But my understanding is that Capital One will not let you do that. Now, I could be wrong, but it would not be in their best interests to let you get more rewards and more bonus on the front end and then allow you to simply slip down into the no annual fee card. So I don't believe that they let you do that, but I could be wrong on that. So you're sort of taking your chances if you decide to use that as a strategy, that you're going to get this Savor Rewards card and then downgrade to that no annual fee card. One final note here, within the past few months, Capital One's venture travel cards had some improvements to the travel transfer partners with those cards. So they added some airlines and they increased the transfer rates between the Capital One points and some of these partner airlines. And some people were excited about that because if they kind of know the ins and outs of these frequent flyer programs, especially international airlines, well, some people really know how to get some outsized value when they take the points from the Capital One cards and put them into these frequent flyer programs. The reason I bring this up here is that there were some reports at the time that potentially the Capital One cash back cards, like the Savor card or the Quicksilver cards, could maybe have their cash back converted to points if you also had the Capital One Venture card and pooled together, and then those points could go into some of those travel transfer programs. I don't have the Capital One Venture card, so I haven't been able to test this out myself, but potentially if you could take the cash back that you earned on a card like one of these Savor cards and exchange it into points with a Capital One Venture card and then put it into one of these frequent flyer programs, well, then you could start thinking of these dining and entertainment and grocery categories as something where maybe you were getting, 3% or more depending on the card, 3 points or more perhaps when you actually transferred from the Venture card into one of these frequent flyer programs. So I don't know if you can actually make that switch or if you could make that switch and it's changed, but if you have a Capital One Venture card and you have the Savor card or maybe a Quicksilver card and this is of interest to you, make sure you check it out to see if that would work for you. So that is it. I'm a big fan of the upgrades to these Capital One Savor cards, especially the SaverOne card. I would love to hear your opinions. Drop those in that comments section below. Otherwise, I thank you for watching, and as always, please go to proudmoney.com where we do credit card reviews and we talk personal finance, we talk deals, and all sorts of other fun stuff too. Thank you for watching. Bye.